You're probably already aware that there's a strong relationship about patience and the need to control. So if you're finding yourself impatient, in a hurry to have things happen, consider how much of this has to do with your need to control the situation. And when it comes to dealing with a child that's struggling with addiction, it's easy to get impatient because there's a lot at stake and there's a lot that can happen. And a lot of worry and anxiety go along with that. Most of it is coming from your thoughts. And I want you to just consider how much of what you're doing is actually preventing the person that you love that's struggling from learning something that they need to learn in order to overcome the struggle. There's a story out there about a young boy who's looking outside his window and he sees a caterpillar in their cocoon and they're struggling to get out. They're struggling to get out of the cocoon. Little boy watches for a while and then he puts up his window and he reaches outside. And in order to help the caterpillar, what he does is he pokes a hole and opens up the cocoon in order to allow the caterpillar to get out without so much struggle. And what ends up happening is the caterpillar never develops into a butterfly because it's through the struggle, it's through the effort that's the caterpillar is putting out to get out of that cocoon that's building the muscles, that's developing them in order for them to fulfill their end game, which is to become a butterfly. And we're actually doing much the same thing when we're helping our addicted loved one. Because by making the journey easier for them, you're denying them the struggle. And it's in the struggle that the learning takes place. If we make it too easy for them to exist and continue to use, that's exactly what they're going to do. The only way they're going to learn is through struggle, the effort, the pain that's involved. Pain is a great motivator to change. And without that, what's the incentive for the person who's struggling to change anything? They're fine like things are. They're having their cake and eat it too. So keep that in mind when you insert yourself into a situation that really isn't yours to fix. AddictionAnxiety.com. My name's Tom Mulryan.